Welcome back, boys, to the content review on the channel. I'm Slater, and in today's video, I will complete and open for you to help determine if you want to complete the Premier League TOTS Upgrade SBC, and I'll review the brand new Moments Jagielka. We also have a new Silver Stars, new Silver Cup, so we'll review all that content. I'm going to start with the Premier League TOTS Upgrade. I'll open this pack here, and then we'll jump into the Jagielka, and there'll be chapters below. So if you're like, hey, I want to see what he thinks about Jagielka, you can fast forward to that, or you can ride the wave of the Prem TOTS pack and then the Jagielka SBC review. If you're new to the channel, I review the content every single day on FIFA. Hit that like button and sub if you're new to the channel if you want second opinions on all things FIFA. And speaking of second opinions, I am blown away at the price of this Premier League TOTS upgrade for a multitude of reasons. So it's available to you for 3 days. Earning TOTS or TOTS Moments player from the Premier League TOTS squad. Now, granted, this team, the TOTS Moments players are not bad. Like a Son or Varane would be fantastic, right? Comparatively to the Community TOTS. And it is actively like listed the right way, so there's no going to be like compensation like there was for Community TOTS. But internally, this SBC is an 87 overall team of the season for a Prime Electrum pack back, and an 85 overall team with 2 87s again needed for a mixed players pack back. And the reason why that's insane is because every single time that a new team of the season comes out, so like for the Bundesliga, I'm going to drop tonight a what to expect video for the Bundesliga team of the season. And we're going to go through all the upgrades that came out last year, player SBC, stuff like that, so you can maybe prep your squad or anticipate what's going to come. Well, I will say this, for the Prem, EA completely made this release way worse than the previous year. Because last year, the Prem TOTS a league upgrade was an 86 overall with the team of the season. We literally have an entire team alone that costs more, and an additional team that costs almost the same as the original team. So they literally doubled the price in a very real way from the previous year, while also not giving us 82 to 88 upgrades, 80 plus Premier League specific player picks, 83 by 5 Premier League upgrades, and 75 plus player picks. So literally, I hope this is just because it's the Prem, and they don't want you to have Prem players, like crazy Prem players on your team. This hopefully is not the tone that we'll have for the rest of the team of the season, because if it is, that makes for a way worse grinding and enjoyable gameplay experience for every one of us that are grinding the game. But I did this, so maybe you don't have to. I think this SBC is wildly overpriced. The initial price coming in on Footbin, let's see, is coming in at 161,000 coins. It's 103K for the 87 and 157K for the 85 rated team. And it has 83% downvotes because it is significantly more expensive for like zero reason. It's not like the Prem TOTS this year is way better. So I think this is a massive miss from EA. I think if your club isn't absolutely loaded, like this is my second account. I'm completely ruined on this account now just by doing this SBC. Typically I do like the daily stuff on this to help you kind of decide if you want to do or don't want to do the SBCs. This SBC has killed my team. So I will not be able to help on future content reviews, but we will go ahead and submit this. Also, of course, friendly reminder while we're in this group, let me know in the comments below if you do complete this, which I don't recommend, but if you do complete this, let me know in the comments below who you packed. I think you literally need to pack, I don't even know if Harry Kane is considered good value from this. Like, you need to pack a Son, a Martinelli, a Saka. Like, you need those type of players to make this worth it. Also, friendly reminder while we get to this pack, do your daily login upgrades, your daily bronze upgrades, your daily silver upgrades, right? Those are all such great value. So make sure you're completing those on a daily basis. But here we go. Here's my Premier League TOTS player pack that cost me an arm and a leg. And it is a Zinchenko, which is genuinely 50% of the cost of the value of the SBC. So for me, not worth it. I think the big reason why they made this so expensive, probably comparative to previous years, is because Haaland and Rashford are like 6 and 7 million coin cards. And although your odds and my odds of getting those cards are so little, I think EA were like, okay, well, we'll just price this way higher because it's a 160K gamble for you to get a 7 million coin player. They basically made it like it's an own icon pack. That is, I think, a really horrible value SBC. Unless you have a stat club or a ton of coins, like I just would not do that. I just would not do that SBC. I really wouldn't. Like I said, if you do it, let me know in the comments below. I'll put a pinned comment below, but I think that's horrible value from EA, and I think they should be ashamed of that price. But We'll move on to Phil Jagielka, who's an interesting looking card. He's 5'11", which is a little bit on the shorter side, but he is English. I know that he's a English League 2 player, but he is English, and that does give him pretty decent linkability, especially with the tots that just came out in the game, right? If you're running like Reece James, maybe you're running Ramsdale, right? There's a lot of new English cards that dropped from the Premier League team of the season, and he's got low-high work rates, and he's got 83 pace splits. He's got really balanced dribbling stats, 93 composure, we love, 90 plus defending, and 89 physical. The stamina's a little bit low, but I don't think very often do you notice that on center backs unless you have them being kind of aggressive. And considering he's low-high, he should conserve his energy more than like a medium-high or a high-medium type of defending center back, right? So he's got 93 strength, 93 aggression. He's got stocky body type. If we go over here, which the only other player I found that has a similar body type was Sol Campbell, who has high and stocky. I think Ledley King might have stocky, but they don't have his body type listed on FIFA 23. So I would think if you like a Sol Campbell and you like a Ledley King, I would guess that Jagielka will be a card of similar feel in the game. Koulibaly, for example, has unique body type, so he's going to feel a little bit different. So I tried to give you some like reference as to what Phil Jagielka might feel like, and I'm going to guess something like a Sol Campbell-y type of Ledley King vibe in terms of his stockiness and his body type when he plays in the game. And to be fair, with a shadow, he's got 91 acceleration, 91 sprint speed. He's got crazy defending stats, and he ships out, not that this is Bible, but like he ships out as a 95 rated center back on Footbin for 24,000 coins. And I think that's really fair. You know, at the end of the day, like Phil Jagielka looks like a usable card. Like I don't think it's a card that you're going to do necessarily just randomly. Now you could definitely, if you have a lot of duplicates, because we don't have a lot of things to put 83s and 84s into, I would just do Phil Jagielka if you just want the fodder alone. Like you're probably going to get to the point at some point during this week that you have a lot of 83s and there really hasn't been anywhere to put them for the most part this week during the Prem Tots. There's that 81 by 11 pack, but that's also, I think, really bad value. So this is an option for you to be like, hey, look, I don't really want to do that pack. I have 83 doubles. I'm going to get myself an 89 rated card. And maybe, just maybe, if he fits your team, you give him a shout. And he looks like he's a usable card to me. So there is the Phil Jagielka review. I think that's a solid SBC for sure. Then we move over to our objective content today. We have a brand new Silver Stars, and he looks really sick, man. I like this card a lot. There's an XP boost in here. So if you're trying to grind your season swap rewards and you want to get further and further up the totem pole, make sure you go ahead and complete your 3 matches, win 3 matches in the Silver Lounge. But this card looks sick. He's 4-star, 4-star, medium-high work rates, 5'11". I don't love medium-high for a cam because he's not a box-to-box really at all. He's got cam and striker versatility, but for a silver card, this is sweet, dude. He's got 90 plus pace, 93 finishing, 89 shot power, 87 tackling positioning, 91 vision with 90 short pass, 95 agility, 92 balance, right? 93 ball control, 95 dribbling. I think that card's really, really sick. I think a Hunter on him makes him a really interesting card. I think a Maestro on him makes him a really interesting card. He's got 90 stamina and 91 strength. Now, the aggression is relatively low, but once again, that is a free card. And I weirdly think, if you're pretty decent at the game, that you could get on and use this guy in the weekend league. The work rates stink for this card, I will say, but if you put him on just get forward or stay forward, like it will counteract his AI a little bit and help him be in the right spots. I don't think he's a cam. I truly do believe if you're going to use him like in a gold team or like a team that you're actually using, I think you probably would want to put him at striker, most likely, is what I would do. Because I just don't think the long passing is so low. But you could also give this guy, I'll show you really quick, on Footbin, you could give this guy a Maestro, which everyone, if you're on this channel, you've heard me say 4,000 times, and that would give him way more well-rounded passing, boost those reactions dramatically from an 83 to 91, and make him a really solid dribbler of the ball, and make him a 93 rated cam. So I think that's a sweet card from EA. So GG's to them on that one. And then last but not least, the Silver Cup is back, which we have not had, I don't think, in a while. And if we had, I haven't seen it there, or maybe I just haven't done it in a long time. But if you want to grind this, dude, it's actually pretty good. The Silver Cup, I believe, is you just have all the games of your versatility right now. So if you want to get those games done, you can. 83 rated gold pack, 280 pluses, all this different stuff is whatever. But the reality is that if you win 9 games of your Silver Cup, you will get a 10 by 83 pack, which is a pretty big pack at the end of the day, right? That is not anything to laugh at. And I'm just going to confirm for you here really quick. I believe the Silver Cup, you have like all 15 games to play, all 14 games to play right away. So you need to win 9 of 14, which isn't ideal. But that an 83 by 10 for Bundesliga tots or something like that is Really, really good to have in your back pocket. Maybe ultimate tots, whatever you want to save it for. And speaking of Bundesliga tots, as we wrap up this video here today, I cannot believe how expensive that Prem TOTS SBC was. They're out of their mind, dude. I cannot believe that. I feel so bad for people that want to just like grind this game. Let me just make sure there's no new stuff. Okay, this is all relevant. So here you go. Loading screen, 5-star skill move left back, 5-star skill move striker moment card, 5-star weak foot center forward. I have absolutely no clue who any of these guys are. Jude Bellingham is not highlighted on the front page at all. Left back, I'm presuming, is Alphonso Davies. The moments could be anybody. Hopefully really, really cool that they could bring back. Like the way they did, there was no need for there to be the greatest center back of all time, Rafa Varane, this new team. So hopefully for the Bundesliga, they really juice it and they give, you know, maybe it probably isn't Marco Reus because he's not really a striker, but a 5-star skill move, crazy Marco Reus, something would be sick. So there is your content for today. If you stayed for the video, man, I really appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day. Good luck on your Prem packs if you complete them. Good luck with the rest of the Prem tots. And I will release tonight, I believe, tonight or tomorrow morning, a what to expect Bundesliga team of the season video. So we'll dive through all the league upgrade potentials that might come out, what the cost of the tots was last year for that, what the team looked like, stuff like that to help you prepare in case you're interested in the Bundesliga team of the season. There's your video. Great. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Catch you for a stream later tonight. Peace.